episode of Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Alpha. On today's episode we have make custom end portals in your Minecraft world. So let's get right into it. The first part of the room I made myself was the portal, of course. The main things I made the portal out of was this black glass, some netherite blocks, some fences, iron bars, and some pots and flowers. I sunk the portal into the ground by a block and surrounded it with some layers of black glass leading into a lava pit. It provides some nice atmosphere and really kind of contrasts what the portal is all about. The next thing I want to talk about with this room is the actual shape of the room. So it's mostly a square room with some slight bulges that make it a circle, but more importantly, I made it significantly taller compared to its width. This shows that you're diving into the end, like you're jumping into it. Next thing we should talk about is block palette. So the main block in this room is this prismarine wall. I think the prismarine really kind of makes it's a nice support block. Looks like it's really holding up the room. It's nice and like kind of broken up, but it still has a nice form to it. Next up are these cyan banners. I checked them on the walls to show just a little more detail and how they kind of flow around. Of course, then I put some sea lanterns to add some extra light, as well as they contrast nicely with the prismarine walls. Next, I used some crimson fences because everything was looking the same color. I just kind of wrap the room with some crimson fences to really improve it all up. Lastly, I used some smooth quartz slabs and just kind of use them sparingly, just kind of throwing them around to break up the room into sections. And let's not forget these twisting vines to kind of show that this room is, while it's preserved pretty nicely, it's still old and decrepit, so some things are growing here. You may have also noticed that I decided to leave the back of the room as stone. I think the stone, while it looks unfinished, I think it really adds to the kind of cavey element of it. So instead of this being some sort of fortress, it's just a cave that this thing happened to form in, and that it's just been discovered here instead of created around something. That's why I decided to keep the nice gray stone look behind all these other kind of blocks. Next up are these 4 water features I placed in the room. These 4 water features contrast very nicely with the lava. But I think more importantly, they really go with the whole prismarine theme. For some reason, I really like the water theme in this place, like the whole prismarine sea monument place. That's why I decided to throw in these little water things, and of course they add to the circular element of the room. And I like how they kind of reflect off the glass, the lime stained glass. That's why I add these little water elements in this place. The next topic we should talk about is lighting. Lighting is my favorite subject in any build. This build uses mainly sea lanterns and lava as its main lighting sources. Of course, at the bottom you see the lava, which is so far away from the actual base, it creates kind of a dim shadow kind of leading up, while not lighting up too much of it. Now, of course, the main lighting source that you see a lot more of in this build is the sea lanterns. I kind of sporadically place them, not sporadically, but kind of sparingly place them around, to show that I want to keep it still kind of dark in here, but bright enough to show this place has been well explored and well studied. That's why I use these 2 blocks. And in some places they create some nice shadows I really like to see. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of my building guide. I hope this inspires you to build your own end portals in Minecraft and build them and design them however you want. Don't just copy, but learn. Okay guys, that's enough from this video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, group dismissed.